Welcome to this Wednesday edition of the Final Wager, and I have to say I've been very pleased with the interesting situations we've had the past few games. Not so excited about the carousel of champs we've had, and not too excited to see Gabor in the lead here because I don't know what he's going to talk about in his interview tomorrow. We'll get to that if we need to. We'll start with Gabor and Susan. Susan doubles up. She's going to have 24,800. So to cover her, Gabor's going to need to wager 9,200. If he gets it wrong with that wager, he's going to be left with 6,400. So to stay above that, Susan can wager up to 6,000. And Nick up to 5,200, right? All right, now we look at second and third. Susan and Nick. Nick doubles up. He's going to have 23,200. So Susan's going to have to wager big there. 10,800. So that's her better wager if she wants to take her destiny into her own hands as much as possible. If she gets it wrong with that wager, she'll be left with 1,600. But Nick is already limited to this $5,200 wager so as not to fall below Gabor. All right, rule number 3. If Nick wants to cover Susan, he'll need to wager at least 800. Double that to make 1,600 in case she does an unsafe wager. Against Gabor, he'll want to wager at least 4,000, so we'll put him there. Now, for the mind game portion, since it's a close 3-player game, if Susan looks at Nick and says, "Hey, Nick, I think you're going to be a good wagerer. I saw your wager yesterday to win by $1. That made sense. Maybe you know what you're doing." Nick might wager this 5,200 amount, in which case he would have 16,800. Susan, to cover that, would need to wager 4,400. So we'll put that in her alternate range. If she gets it wrong with that wager, she's going to be left with 8,000. So to stay above that, Nick can wager at most 3,600. And on the lower end of that range, he'll want to do the rule number 3 wagers against Susan, 800, double that, make it 1,600 for the extension, in case she does the unsafe $800 wager. All right, I think I'm done here. I'm now going to watch and see what happened. Nick revealed first, got it right, wagered 4,001 at the bottom end of that bigger range. Good wager. Susan went next, got it wrong, and I guess there's some sort of $10,000 curse at Sony Pictures Studios today. Don't like that at all. And Gabor pulled it out, wagered to win by $1, and he'll be back tomorrow on our Carousel of Champions. Now, I had no idea on this Final Jeopardy, but I was able to guess the right answer, and here's why. If you look at the clue, notice it doesn't say Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga. It just says Bieber and Gaga. Why? They're pointing you in the direction of a one-name singer. And it was between Madonna and Beyonce, and I picked the right one. But that's just an interesting trick that the clue writers will sometimes throw in. All right, enough about that. We'll see you tomorrow. See if we have a new champion on the Final Wager.